we were providing student accommodation to Delhi University students. And while providing accommodation, we used to come across really brilliant students with some out of the box of ideas. And I really wonder why these ideas are not able to convert it into a real product. There are few things which were missing. Like any business, being a chartered accountant, I can judge what are the problems behind converting an idea into a product. Was like having a mentorship where you can financially get assisted, or having an office. These were the two things which were like I personally feel is lacking for anyone to convert an idea into a product. So I thought of creating a space where I can mentor them, handling their financial things and all those hiccups like income tax and everything, and providing a space where they can really chillax and think about their idea and progress. This is how we started. The second reason, which was at the back of my mind, was like when I was doing my internship, I used to go to many of the professionals, and the amount of turnover, amount of work they were doing is somewhere not equivalent to the space at which they were sitting. I always wonder why these guys are doing so much good about their profession and are not having an office up to the mark or equivalent to the business they are doing. So all in all, it's win-win situation for us because our market share is really big. We are catering to startups as well as to the established businesses. As in size, I think it's still premature, and it really have a really good scope, and this is for anyone who wanted to get into this business. The reason behind this is there are three kind of office spaces. One, furbished office spaces which are available in market. Second is managed office space where everything is there, furnitures and everything, but the liability to manage it is with the owner of the property. And the third thing is a office space which is providing community. Co-working is where all these three things come under one roof. You are getting furbished office, you are getting it managed, and you are getting a community. In co-working, you are regularly meeting people from different businesses, and when you meet, you get to know that if you collaborate with someone from your office only, providing some other kind of a service, it might be a value addition like 1 + 1 = 11 for your organization. This is the area where opportunities are really high, and size to which we can grow is infinity. According to my analysis, more than 60% properties in Delhi specifically are vacant. I take this question as an opportunity to pitch to those landowners, those real estate owners, where they can collaborate with us. We can create a really good business model for them, and on predetermined ratio, we can share the revenues. So I think for real estate owners, it's a real big opportunity to get involved with us and create some value for their property. Co-working is adding to community building. That is not at all a question. It is adding. When different kind of people are sitting under one roof, so they are going to get involved with each other. Like this video is done by Himansh. He is sitting in our co-working space. For me to trust him on this is much easier than trusting someone else. So in two sense I have been able to understand is one, business sense, you are able to trust other where financials are involved because you are seeing each other day in day out, and plus you are somewhere getting good friends around. Emotionally it is really important. You really don't want to work but you have to go to office, and if you are sitting somewhere in your own office, like you have taken it on rent and you only are sitting, you really don't want to work but you have to get out of your home, go to office. What will you do? You are going to sit there alone, like. But if you are coming to a co-working space, you have people around, they can motivate you, their motivation can get transmitted to you, you get motivated seeing others working hard, you can enjoy their success. So overall it's really important. If I to be very precise, biggest challenge for any entrepreneur initially is finance. You cannot spend so much on things which are really not important. Like having a really good office is never a priority for an entrepreneur who has just started doing business. That is the biggest challenge. Then once he gets out of it, he is able to create something, create an office space. He has to get out of admin work. He has to work on the idea on which he wanted to work, not on the things which can be handled by someone else very easily. These are the two challenges. First, finance. So we are really, I think, solving that problem by reducing the ticket size. Like here at Daftar, even if someone is having $400 in his pocket, can own an office. So we have really reduced the ticket size. So the initial problem of finance is getting solved here. And the other thing is he really doesn't have to bother about anything related to office space or admin. Everything will be taken care by us. In our business also there are operational things which we are managing by ourselves. So getting out of it. So I am just looking out the way how to get out of operational things to an extent which should not hamper my business. That is the biggest challenge, because we as an founder should focus on getting business for our company rather than getting involved more into operations. All gets benefited. Like if a student, let's take it by a student, if he is sitting with us, he gets so many of mentors. Then it's a startup. He is able to get involved with like-minded people, like-minded startups, or get inspiration from other startups. And an established business owner who is also sitting with us get motivated to see those startups working so hard. So he has so everybody is getting benefit while seeing each other, financially or emotionally, or you can say in any of the sense. It's again it's a community building which is giving benefits to each and everybody sitting at one place. We connect, they create, and we all thrive together.